Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's session. I think that we can start. We are 2 minutes after 4 p.m. In Poland, where I'm here. So let's start with today's topic, understanding the customer experience in Jira Service Management. I hope that you had a chance to join previous sessions, which were for beginners. All of them were done in the case of live learning sessions in our chapters. And these previous sessions were for beginners, how to create the first service project, how to configure the very simple customer portal. And today we will talk more about this customer side. So how to make better this customer experience, what we can do to make our customers happier. I hope that you see my screen because I'm sharing my presentation. So first of all, a few words about me. My name is Kate. I'm a Chief Product Officer and co-founder at Appsvio. We are Atlassian Marketplace partner. I am in the Atlassian ecosystem since 2017. Also, I am Atlassian community leader. I am in Atlassian Creator Program. Also, I passed a lot of certifications from data center, also from cloud. So now I am Atlassian Certified Expert Emeritus. And I had the pleasure to be a book reviewer implementing Atlassian Confluence. So Jira Service Management is this product in which I am specialized, but I am also I think know a lot in case of other products from Atlassian portfolio, so also Confluence, which is also a very important part of customer support process. In case of Appsvio, my company, we were founded in 2020. We backed by Atlassian Ventures, also very nice program for small businesses, startups. So if you don't know this program, I think that you can read more about it after our session. And we are specialized in apps for Jira Service Management, but we also explore other areas. So we can find our product on the Atlassian Marketplace. We have got now 9 apps, and the most popular are Issue Template Agent and also Feature Bundle. But today, I don't want to talk about any apps. It's not time for it. But if you would like to know more what we do at Appsvio, I highly recommend to explore our marketplace profile or contact me after this session. So before we start, as I wrote on the chat, this session is being recorded and it will be published on my YouTube channel today or tomorrow. So you will have access to this video. If you have any questions, please use Q&A section. I've already enabled it, so it will be easier to navigate between questions. What's more, I show all configuration and features using standard plan on cloud. If you are more familiar with Atlassian ecosystem, you know that we have got different pricing plans: free, standard, premium, and enterprise. In case of Jira Service Management, the biggest difference is that we have got assets feature in premium and enterprise plans. The rest of features are exactly the same, so don't worry, today we don't talk about assets. It's topic for another session. So we will work on standard plan. What's more, a lot of features are also available, maybe not with the same configuration, but similar in case of data center. So if you are data center user, administrator, a lot of features which I will present today will be applicable also to your data center instances. But if you have any questions, do you see something different? Let me know in Q&A section or after this event. And the last thing, as I mentioned, I don't have any apps installed on my training instance. So everything what I will present here are available to everyone who has got this standard plan, at least standard plan on cloud. So if you create your first test instance, you will have access to exactly the same features as I present today. Okay, so I think that we move to demo. So I will configure and present everything live. I have the example project, service project, which I've already created. I hope that you see everything clear. I will open full screen. I think that it's better. Okay, so today we will explore what our customer sees. We have got also next sessions in 2 weeks about agents experience. So we will explore more what we have here in Jira site. But today we will explore this customer portal, so this customer site, because this is what it's unique in case of Jira Service Management product, that we have got two sides. One side, Jira side for agents, for administrators, and the second side for customers. So we have got Help Center, Customer Portal, and other screens, which we will explore today. Okay, so first of all, when I when I created this this project, you can see that we have got a dedicated section here called channels, and within these channels we have got few options, and these channels are available to your customers. So thanks to these channels, your customer can create their first ticket, the first request. Because it's also worth to say that in case of Jira, we say about issues, and in case of customers, customer portal, we say about requests or ticket, which is also a very popular name. Okay, and what we have here. The first of all, very popular and I think that very useful for customers and easy to achieve is possibility to send an email. Very often in your products or on your website, you can share a link to your email. And it's very easy for your customers to create such ticket because they don't even know that they create ticket because they simply send email. So how it works? When you create a service project, every time you have a new email. This new email is created automatically when you create new service project. And here you can see that here I have got email, and the first part is from project key, and the second part is the name of your instance. And you can see that we have got also possibility to configure this option. So when I'm clicking configure, you can see that here we have got option to connect a custom email account. So if you have a dedicated email address in your company, you can, for support, you can easily connect it. So when someone send a request, send an email, the request will be automatically created in your service project. And this ticket will be simply available from this project, from queue. But of course, you have to remember that in a request types configuration, you have to define what means that you have got emailed requests. So here we have got a configuration. As you can see, this request type is hidden from customer portal and it's dedicated for email requests. And we have got also here an indicator that this request type is used by email channel. And we can see what we have here. So here we have got a very simple summary and description. Summary will be the summary, the title of the email, and description will be the body of email. So this is the first way how your customer can create the the ticket, and it's very easy to achieve for them. So I highly recommend you to connect your email address and share this email address with your customers. So for them, they will be able to send email from their mobile phone, from laptops, and create the first ticket. And you can create the whole communication between your company and customer using emails, only using emails. So it's not necessary to go to any customer portal to know any other website, because it's enough to know this support address, email address. So this is the first way. The second way is that when we have channels, we have got portal. And portal, this is something what we have to configure if you want to make it more efficient for your customers. So let's go to this portal and we will explore this one. Okay, so here we have got customer portal. In this case, you have to share with your customers the correct URL to this customer portal. Also, you can share with your customer a link to your help center. Help center collects all customer portals, and in this case, this is the training center because this is the name which I configured. So you can share a link to this help center, and your customer can see a lot of different customer portals, but you can also share with him only simply link to your customer portal, which is dedicated for him. So I think that it's a better option for your customer. And here your customer sees a lot of different options, categories, request types. So the first thing worth to say is that if you have a lot of request types, a lot of request forms for your customers, it's important to group them using category feature. Because thanks to them, your customer can easily navigate between them, and it's easier for them to find what they really need, what the request form they need. You can see that, for example, here I have got common request, and here I have got request type get IT help, but I have also computers, and I see that exactly the same name, get IT help. Why? Because when you configure these categories, firstly, you create request types. You create request forms, and these forms you use to put in different categories, and you can have the same request type exactly in different categories, 1, 2, and more. And what is also worth to present, so when I'm clicking here and I select get IT help, you can see that I have got a different URL. So also, this is another option. If you want to share with your customer exactly the request form which will be necessary for him to create some requests, you can also share this link. And when I go from common request category, when I'm going to get IT help, you can see that this URL is exactly the same. And in configuration, let's go back to the project settings. You can easily assign request types to categories, request forms, because here you can see this our example, get IT help, and you can see that it's used in 2 groups, so computers and common requests. And here I have got the option to edit. It's called portal group. Also very popular name is category, but portal group. This is what we use in Atlassian, in Jira Service Management. And here you can see that we have got different groups. I can also create another group and put this request form to this group. If the request form is not added to at least one group, it's hidden from customer portal. So it's not available for your users, for your customers. Okay, so here we have got our request form. So the customer journey looks, the full customer journey starts from help center. The next is customer portal. The next is portal group or category. And the next step is request form. So here I have got request form. Very popular when you create a service project. Very often people don't make any changes. So they use only summary, description, attachment without any additional configuration. And I think that it's worth to spend some time to make it more useful for your customers. Because, for example, if you have here label, summary, description, attachment, and these labels are okay if you use Jira and if you are familiar with this ecosystem. But in case of your customers, it can be a little bit difficult to understand what really want to achieve from them. And when you here clarify what really means description, so what they should put to this field, what information they should provide, it will be easier to provide better customer service and also solve the issue faster, because you don't have to make something like a ping pong between your service agent and the customer, because your agent needs more information about the problem, about the request, and also maybe some developers who are engaged in fixing some bugs, they need more information. So you avoid this situation, because in case of such ping pong in communication, you also waste of time, your agent and your customer. So it's really important to use the possibility to configure this area and how we can do it. So it's very easy. So let's go to this get IT help configuration. So this is what we have here. And first thing, you can see that here we have got a short description, and it's very helpful for customers to be sure that this is the request form which they should use. So if you can put some additional information for what issues this request form should be used. And here we have got a nice example with a very short instruction: get assistance for general IT problems and questions. And we can easily configure it, this information in the request type description. The next area here is configuration for fields and also for instructions. So here you can see that you can add some instructions to help your customers complete the request. How can you use this area? So for example, you can here put some additional information, how they can achieve the support, how they can solve the very common request. You can put some links to external documentation, to some FAQ, to any other resources which can help your customer to create this request in the correct way, or help your customers to solve the problem without creating any request. So for example, when you link FAQ here to your some external resources, it's a chance that your customer, thanks to this, will find the answer on their problem, and it won't be needed to create any request from their side. Also, when we have these instructions, we have got list of fields. Of course, it's required to have such list, because we need to collect information from our customer, what is the problem, what help they need. And here we have got summary, which is required in Jira in general. So always this field needs to have any value. Also, we have got option to use preset value and hide from portal. So if you want, if it's okay with your support process, you can also use this option. And in this situation, the summary field is not available to your customers on the portal, but we have got some standard preset value which is added to the request after creation. And here we have got two additional configurations which are available to every field system or custom field added to the request form. Display name and display description. Because when you use your custom fields in Jira, the best practice is to use short names. You should be very consistent. Maybe you have got some correct examples how to create such names, but everything is for your internal purposes. In case of customers, which very often are external, they need something which is more friendly. So what is a great practice that you can use here some questions, for example. And so not put here a description. You can put here that why do you need this or what the problem is. So use some questions which will be more friendly for your customers. Also, you can put some description. So you can put here information. What do you need to solve this request faster? Which information? For example, in our case, when we have support for our apps, we really need information about Jira version, about app version, about some permissions, some configurations. And we try to collect as much information as possible on this first step when the customer creates the request. So this is why it's important to add some description, because thanks to this, when customer creates the ticket, I don't have to ask once again, okay, but please tell me what is your Jira version, or please tell me what permission do you have to your instance, etc. So this is a very nice practice to put here some description what you really need, or put some examples here. And the last field in this example is attachment. Attachment is a very specific field in Jira because you don't have to create many attachments fields and different fields. So it's always one attachment field per Jira instance. And in this case, again, we have option to change display name and to change display description. And of course, you can add some fields to this request form by simply using drag and drop. So, for example, I can add here a priority field. So I made some changes. So I click Save Changes. And when I refresh it, you can see that the label is changed. I have also a new field called priority. And what is also worth to say that we have got a red asterisk, which means that the form is required. Okay, so I create some simple ticket. It's a test ticket. And we have got a next screen, which is for our customer. This screen is called Request Details View. And in this screen, we have got all information which we collected on the request form from our customer. And we have got some actions for our customers. So the first, some actions. It's rather only 3-4 actions here available, so not a lot. So first of all, your customer can add comment. Comment can be added in every situation, and your customer can provide some additional information, can provide information that he made a mistake and needs to change something in the request. Unfortunately, by default, your customer can't edit requests after creation. It's possible to achieve it using one of our app called Feature Bundle, but here we have got a native instance, a clear instance without any apps, so this option is not possible. So your customer has to leave such information in the comment. And here you can see that we have got rich text editor, a lot of different options to format this text. And here we have got also option to add image, video, or file. So this is what your customer can do. And this is the most common action using this comments area. Also, your customer can turn notifications off. By default, these notifications are on, so your customer will see any notification about some updates, new comments, changing status. Here we have got options to change the status, and it's configured in workflow. And here you can see that after clicking any this action, for example, cancel request, I have some dialog in which I can put optional comment with any additional information. So, for example, here I can explain why I would like to cancel request. What is also not very nice that this is optional. So your customer can leave this box empty. So your customer can change the status without any information why he did it. Again, natively, you can't do anything more. You can put only comment as a service agent and ask what happened, why did you cancel, do you need any other support? But for example, with our app, you can create a dedicated screen to collect such information, and it can be required. But by default, we have got only option to change the status and put optional comment. Also, here we have got information about request type, and we have got information with whom this ticket is shared with. By default, with creator, so this is why I see my name here, but your customers can also share requests with others. They can share requests with organizations if they are assigned to any organization, at least one organization, or they can share their requests with any other people called request participants. So they can easily put email address, and this request will be shared with them. It means that when I put someone as a request participant, this person will have access to this ticket and will be able to leave a comment, to leave some additional information. Or only to track status of your request. So this is also a very useful and nice feature. And this feature will have also influence on our another screen, or request screen, which we will explore soon. On this page, we have also status, very important thing. And you can see that here we have got waiting for support. When I go to the configuration, here you can see workflow statuses. Thanks to this, you are able to change the status which is presented to customer. And again, similar to field's name, you can use something which is very clear to your users in Jira, but you can also use more friendly name for your customers. So in this case, by default, in a customer portal, your customer will see exactly the same statuses from workflow, which are available in Jira. So here we can see that it's waiting for support, waiting for customer, pending, etc. But if you want, you can change this status's name and present them for your customers. So for example, here we have got waiting for support. So I can say that, for example, it's our turn, for example. Okay, and you can see, coming back to the request, that here the status is changed. Of course, what you present here, what name you will put here, it's up to you. The most important thing is that it has to be clear to your customers. Because, for example, you can have a lot of internal statuses in the workflow, and for your customer, still it will be the same status. So, for example, you can have a dedicated status for support, for developers, for second line, third line, etc. But for your customer, this is waiting for support. So this is exactly the same. So maybe it's better to present them that it's waiting for support, and it's enough to them. So it's very nice feature to change this status name. What is worth to say here that in our example, I have a company managed project, because in Jira we have got two types of projects: team managed and company managed. And this is what I have here is a company managed. So it's a little bit advanced in comparison with team managed. And this option to change the status for customer is available. In the case of team managed projects, which are a little bit easier to configure, and they don't have shared workflows, configurations, etc. They are rather for teams and not for the whole company. This option is not available. So this is a small difference between company and team managed projects. Okay, so here what we have on our customer portal, so we have got a request details view, but when your customer creates a lot of tickets, different tickets, we have got another screen which is also very helpful to them, and the screen is available under requests button. Here you can see that I had two options, created by me and all. And this is a default configuration. If your customer is assigned to any organization, this organization will be also presented here. And I will show it how it looks like later, because I will add myself to some organization. Let's explore this view. As I said, when I'm added as a request participant, it has got influence on this request screen, because here we have got under the all filter option created by me. So it's obvious I am a reporter, I am a creator of the ticket, but here we have got also where I am a participant. So when someone adds me as a request participant to the ticket, when I'm clicking where I am a participant, I will see this request on this page. Also, by default, here we can see open requests. We can, of course, filter this request, and we can select close request, or we can select any statuses, and these statuses are grouped by customer portals. So you can see that I have got another customer portal called Kate Test. Here I have got demo service project, etc. And we can use this searcher to limit our results. What is here important to say that in case of open request and closed request, we have to remember about the resolution field, because this field, value from this field, is used to filter these issues. Because if you have a resolution unresolved in your request, it means that this is the open request. If you have any value in the resolution field, this is the closed request. And it can be a situation that you see that the request has got a status from the status category done. So for example, resolved or cancelled, but your customer will see this ticket still under open request. And it means that on this request, the resolution is not filled. And this is a very popular question on our Atlassian community, so I think that it's worth to say how it works. What's more, here we have got option to filter by request types, and very similar to statuses. We have got request types from different customer portals, and you can use this searcher to limit results. Also, your customer sees the list of his requests with columns. And you can see that we have got, in this case, 7 columns. Your customer can click Manage Columns and select more columns if it's available. In this case, it's not available. And here it's also important to say that the list of fields which you can present here are limited. Here I see button customize because I am logged in as an administrator, so I am able to show you. This button is not available to your customers. You can see the whole list of fields which I can present here for our customers. So I can also select these dates and assign it. And this is the end. So this list is available to present as columns on this screen, but you can't extend this list. And this is also a very popular question on the Atlassian community, how to add more columns, because I want to present more information to the customer. Of course, customer can go to the request and see this information, but if the customer has got a lot of tickets, it's not the best option to click one by one and to check the one value in this ticket. Unfortunately, when you use native features, you are not able to extend this list. So this is what we have here, and it's all. If you need more customization, you have to find apps on the Atlassian Marketplace, which allows you to present more information here, create some additional columns, but also think about some limitations using these apps. Because in case of cloud, this is from developer point of view, we are not able to replace this site and to make some modifications here in case of columns. So if you use such app to present more information here, it will be also a separate page with some table, with some additional information, which is also easy to configure, and you can define which fields do you want to present as columns, but you have to remember about security issues. In case of data center, it's not a problem because we can modify this request page and we can add more columns here. But in case of cloud, it's a little bit limited. But if you need more custom fields present here, you have to use some apps. So now you can see that I've already added more fields. So I am clicking Save Changes. And now when the customer go to this select, these options are also available here. So I select all of them, click Done, and you can see that now I have got more columns and more information on the one side. The last screen, which is available to your customer, is Profile. Profile, here we don't have a lot of information. We have got name, email, language, and time zone, and I can edit these preferences as this account is connected with Atlassian account. I have also option Manage Your Account. So this is what your customer sees. Coming back to the request, one more thing, that this number here next to the request indicates all requests. So it's not about open requests, it's the all requests which are created by this customer. What you can also configure here for your customer is that you can configure some announcement. And here we have got also customization option, manage announcements. And it's very useful to present your customer some information about ongoing incidents, for example, or some information about support office hours. Information with links to documentation or to another resources. So I think that it's worth to use it because very often you can help your customers before creating the ticket, or you can inform simply your customer about some incidents, about some problems, about knowing issues. And configuration in case of announcement is very simple. We have got message title, which is presented here, and we have got also the whole message, which is presented here, and we can put links if it's needed. And what is also very nice, that here you can add translation, and if you use your customer portal, your help center, for people which use different languages, it's very nice and it's very good practice to make some simple translation also to their languages. So we can translate message title, message, and here, of course, we have to start with the language to which we would like to provide this translation. Also, in case of configuration, we have got option to customize look and feel. It's rather limited. So if you want to create something totally different layout, different size, so in case of such advanced configuration, you need to use apps from the marketplace. But for basic things, I think that it's totally enough what we have here. So here we have got a help center name. So this, in my case, is training center. We have got homepage title. So this is what we have here. And it's also very nice practice to customize it and to make it something which is more connected with your company. Also, we have got option to put some translations. We have place to add logo, and this logo will be presented here. We can change our help center banner, and we can change colors for banner background, link, and button color, and for help center banner text color. You can see that these colors are different than these announcement banners, and this color based on colors which are configured here. So we don't have any direct possibility to make this announcement different in case of background color. To make some more customizable announcements, again, you need to use some apps from the marketplace. For example, our app, which I mentioned before, feature bundle, it's with this app, it's possible to create more customizable announcements using HTML, scheduling options, permissions options, etc. But using native features, this is what we have here. So very simple message title and message. And what you can also see here, that we have got some topics, featured portals, and this is what we can configure in edit homepage layout. Also, it's very useful to help your customers to find the most common requests, or to help them to navigate if you have a lot of portals on the same instance. So thanks to this, you can help them to create requests quicker and in the right place. And how you can configure this area here. So first of all, we have got topics. You can configure as many topics as you need. And here you can see, I'm clicking edit, that you can present different objects. On this list, you can add here up to 50 objects, and you can add here request form, and you can select request forms from different customer portals. You can change it here. You can add some article from knowledge base. So if you use knowledge base and you have got some articles with some troubleshooting, with some FAQ or any other information, you can link this article here. And you can also add links to external resources, and we will explore it, how to do it. So here I can also change the position of these links, and thanks to this, you can create a lot of topics for different topics. So for example, the separate section for onboarding, the separate section called, for example, first steps, something for troubleshooting. So everything depends on your company, on your processes, on your needs. But I think that it's very nice, especially if you have a lot of customer portals. So it really can help your customer. And the next thing is that we have got portals which can be featured. And featured means that next to the customer portal, you select this star, and it will be automatically moved to this featured. Also, you can change the position. And you can also hide some customer portals from the list. So, for example, this one. But what is worth to say here, that clicking hide and this hidden section present this customer portal now, it doesn't mean that this customer portal is not available to your users. So your users, your customers, will still see this customer portal if they have got, for example, link. So it's still accessible to them, but it's not visible on this first page with help on the help center with the list of customer portals. And here you can see that we can sort these customer portals alphabetically or by popularity. So I'm publishing the layout. I made some changes. And here you can see that we have got topics, we have got 2 featured portals. You can see more portals. As you can see, this one portal, which is hidden, is not available here. And here we have got also recently used request forms, it based on my activity. What's more, what can help your customers during the customer portal, the customer experience, we have got option to configure in project settings external resources. So here you can add links to your articles, to your documentation, for example, link to your Calendly, to book session, to any additional things which can be helpful to your customers. So it's simply clicking add a link. Here we can select type, it's predefined, self-help resource, external request form, or communication channel. So let's select communication channel. I can put here a link to the Calendly, for example, here, book a demo session, and book a session with our team, for example. As you can see, all these options are required in this configuration. I'm clicking add, and we can see how it looks like on the portal. So on the portal, we have got a separate section called rated resources. So as you can see, this configuration is per project, per customer portal. And here we have got link to demo session. As you can see here, we have got icon from Calendly. So when I'm clicking here, in a new tab is opened this link. So it's also very nice feature, which I really recommend to use if you want to provide some additional resources to your customers. In case of channels, we have got one more interesting channel, which I think it's worth to describe. So here we have got channels. We have got widget. In this case, it's turned off, but I will show you this widget on our production in Apps Bio, because we use this as another channel for our customers. So when I go to the marketplace, you can see that here we have got some pink button called Contact Us. When the client clicks on this, we have got subject, which is required. We have got optional body. We can have also optional attachment. And here we have got required contact email. When our customer fills this form, the new ticket is created in our service project, which is linked to this widget. And how the configuration looks in this case. The configuration is available, of course, under project settings. So we have got configuration for channels, and we have got widget. And in this widget, we can configure what is a default request type. You can define that you allow search for all request types, not only using this email request. You can also allow search for knowledge base articles. So if you use this option, your customer can have access to these articles directly from this widget. But we don't use it, so this is why we disabled. Here we have got simple configuration for color, background pattern. Also, we have got widget button type, so it can be question mark icon, but we would like to make it more visible. So this is a custom button text. And here you can see that this is this text, which is visible on the button. We have got also option to configure widget header, which is available here. And we have got also confirmation message. And to embed such widget on your website, because you can do it very easily, it's using this code, which is automatically created when you configure this widget. So this is also another option for your customers to create tickets. And very often it can be the easiest way to create tickets, because they can use this widget on your website, or they can use this widget also, for example, in your project. And we have also this widget in some our apps. So it's very nice that customers don't have to search for a link to our customer portal or to email address to our support, because they have got widget, a simple button, which is in their fingertips. So this customer process, I think it's more smoothly for them, and it's more and it's easier to achieve. And this is what is really important in the whole customer experience, that our customers should feel that we are close to them and we can help them almost all the time. So this is what we have in case of our customer side. So I think that we explore all of them. If you want to know more about this area, and not only this area, I really recommend Atlassian University. You can find the dedicated path, learning path for ITSM with a lot of courses. And this library is still growing and growing. And this Atlassian University is created by Atlassian. So you have to be sure that knowledge in these courses are 100% okay and correct. So I really recommend you to explore this area. Also, we have got a new certification called Atlassian Certified Associate, ITSM with Jira Service Management Foundation. And I really recommend you to explore it if you are more familiar, if you have a little bit experience with this type of projects and area. Also, for who is more experienced, the next step is to gain ACP 420, so managing Jira Service Projects for cloud. Of course, I would like to promote our another live learning sessions, which are free, which are always recorded, so you can easily watch them after the session. The next session is next week with Jimmy about certifications, and the topic is about Jira Service Management. So I think it's worth to watch it. Also, we have got a Get Started with Jira Software, and in 2 weeks, I will have also my session about agents, this time about agents. So we'll explore what is possible to agents to achieve in projects, how they can help customers, how they can handle all these tickets, and how to make it easier, better, and more efficient. Once again, I would like to encourage you to follow me on my YouTube channel, where in which I put this recording as other recordings. And if you are if you are thinking about going to Team 24, the most incredible event in the Atlassian ecosystem, and you don't have a ticket, I can encourage you to use my promo code. Thanks to this, the final price is lower. So I think that it's very nice to use it. And I hope that we will see during this event in Vegas, which will be held in the end of this month. So thank you for this session. I will stop sharing my screen and see that we have got some questions. Okay, I think that we have got also some answers from Joanna. So thank you very much that Joanna helped me here. Okay, so I will explore quickly about questions. We are okay. Okay, so in case of chatbot, today I didn't talk about chatbots, but I will explore this area during the next session about agents, because I think that it will be nice to present, for example, connection between Slack and service projects and how to create tickets from this area. And also, I would like to talk a little about Atlassian Intelligence, which is growing and growing now in this agents area. So I will be talking also about this. So during the next session, I will show also this feature. So thank you, Chris, for this question. Is it possible to customize the customer portal or only the help center portal? So in case of customization, this customization is cross projects. So what you can customize is announcement banner. You can create a separate announcement banner for customer portals, separate for help center, separate for login screen also. But in case of colors, in case of banner, it will be exactly the same across the whole instance. If you need different customization for different customer portals, because, for example, you have got different customers, different companies for every customer portal, you need to use any apps to do it, because it's not possible to achieve it by default. But again, in case of cloud, you have using this app, you create separate pages. So it's very nice and it's very powerful. You have got a lot of features, a lot of options to configure, but I know that it can be a blocker for a lot of companies in case of security issues. So I think that the best option is to explore if you need such customization, what apps do you have on Marketplace, contact vendors and check what features they have, check all security issues, and after that decide if it's worth to invest it, if it's really important to your company or rather not. And this is what we have in the native functionality in our native product is enough for you. Okay, a question from Pam, but I see that Joanna asked. It's about that customers would see raise this request on behalf of field on the request form. Is it visible on your example because you have the service desk team role assigned to you? Yes, and as Joanna answered, yes, it's correct. Here I was assigned, I was logged in as an administrator and also as an agent. So this is why I saw this field, raise this request on behalf of. But for regular customers, this field is not available. Okay. Pam, can we disable the actions escalate, resolve this issue, and cancel request? Of course. And what's more, you can customize these actions. So it's configured in workflow configuration, and you can define which transitions do you want to present for your customers. So it was a default configuration in case these 3 actions, but you can configure it in the workflow, and you can also present any additional actions and transitions for your customers. So it's up to you. It's fully configurable. Yes, and this is exactly the same what Joanna said. Okay. Okay, another question from Chris. How can Portal be integrated with our HCM Oracle Cloud Service? Yes, so Joanna answered about automation rules. Today I didn't talk about any automation because it was only about customer area. But I think that it's good to check this receive and send web request with third-party tools. We don't have any easy integration to make some synchronization or something like this. I am also not very familiar with this tool, honestly speaking, so it's difficult for me to answer on it, but definitely we have got automation, and in automation we have got possibility to send and receive web requests. So I think that it can be the easiest way to achieve what you need. Okay, and I think that this is it. What we have in our Q&A section. So thank you also. I see that we have got something on the chat. Okay, so thank you a lot for all your questions, and thank you for your being here. As I said, in 2 weeks, it's probably 17th, we have another session about agents. So I will also cover this area about chat, about this Atlassian intelligence, which is very hot topic today. And as I said, this session will be published on my YouTube channel. So you will also receive email with all links, useful links to this recording and any additional resources. So thank you very much. I hope that you enjoy your evening, afternoon, or morning. Depends on the time zone. And I hope that we'll see during another sessions or live in Las Vegas during the Atlassian Team 24. Thank you very much and goodbye.